to the Odd Box Podcast. We are trying to normalize things that are strange and weird so that we're more accepted, just generally and in public, and, you know, so I'm not as afraid to go outside anymore.
Somebody please invite us to parties.
All I get to do is hang out with the same 4 people, and my sanity has just never been worse.
We need to get out.
I want to be clear that I'm really going to appreciate the invitation, but I'm not going to show up. I don't want to go out. Like, I love you for inviting me. We just need to know that someone cares. Yeah, it means a lot.
Aww.
I really do care. I'm not coming.
You know what? I'm fine just being here.
Yeah, you're also part of the problem.
That's another problem.
I agree with Jeff, but I'm also part of the problem.
Invite us out or take Jeff out.
He meant that like time. Murder. It was take him out like a murder.
That's how I heard it.
It sleeps with the fishes.
Mm-hmm. They'll show you a good time first.
The fishes?
No.
Whoever takes you out.
So we're finishing up season 2. This might actually be the last episode. I'm not confident, and everyone knows that we're bad at numbering and counting our episodes now, so that's no big secret.
For sure.
Yeah. But I guess for this like intro banter, I kind of want to do a bit of a clip show, everyone's favorite. So like, especially with how heavy last episode was, you can't pick multiple, Kyle. You can't say, oh, then and this one. Do you have a favorite moment, a favorite line, a favorite scene from the Odd Box Podcast as we hit this milestone marker of approximately halfway?
We've had some really good ones. See what I did there with the S? I made it plural. You dirty fuck.
Kyle's going to go through and pick like all the best ones. So
no, I'm going to let somebody else go first.
Can I go? Yes. I really liked
Chairman said no.
The festival, the first long night.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite scene.
Yeah, that was, I think, a really good moment for all of us. And
like
we had a lot
episodes.
of fun. But yeah, it was over like 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. There was like 3 events. I'm sure if we stopped really hard, we could come up with a lot of like one-liners and things that happened. So good choice, but too broad. Yeah, like a single scene, a line, a moment, 90 seconds or less.
Yeah, mine was Stefan's poem. I don't know if it was 90 seconds.
Oh,
but
God. No, but that definitely counts. That was so funny.
It's hard to beat.
It was good.
I'm not supposed to say more than one.
I really like, this isn't my favorite.
We'll come back to you.
But I really liked Violet's poem, especially the way he starts it. When he said, this one's for the moon. Like that.
That was funny.
That was
really funny.
It was amazing.
I really miss Violet. Like, I think back, Violet had like a sweet moment with like every character at one point or another. And I really miss all the sweet moments that I got to have with Violet. Because Stefan was so abrasive. Now he's dead, so
thank God
cares.
for that.
Spoiler
Yeah, I
alert.
was going to say, I really enjoyed when Violet and Ari went out and picked berries. And they found that like giant patch. That was fun.
Yeah. Life?
I feel like you're asking me to pick children. Because every time I listen to a show...
Whose children, though? You don't have
our children.
Kids.
Yeah, our thought babies.
Our weird 5-way children.
Yeah.
THOT.
I know. It's weird. It's
Are you
gross.
always drunk was a good one.
Yeah, Are You Always Drunk is
Are you
was
getting
really
upset?
Good. I like big shout out to There's No Rules in Dwarven Duels.
Oh, that was a good episode.
It's just a whole episode of nonsense and
Rousing, splashing the enemy, giving the enemy
I was
temporary
gonna
HP.
say that was my favorite moment because you said it twice, and I think I only got it like 10 seconds after you said it the second time.
Same.
And I think I had to get up from the table. I was laughing so hard. I was like, "Wait, you Cedric?" And you got around to Gardas, but you buffed the quote unquote enemy first, and it was just such a Violet thing to do. Like, oh, they're roughhousing, I want to help, you know. And that was probably my favorite moment.
You said it so casually that I assumed you had said Gardas.
Yeah, we all assumed the actual ally.
Yeah, and like Tony said, like I didn't even get it until 5 or 10 seconds later.
Yeah.
I was really thankful that you let me bully the table into just wasting an entire episode on this nonsense fist fight.
Yeah.
And I had the most fun. I had a super great time.
We were recently talking about, and I think it's pretty apparent that when we started, I was pretty uptight. I was like, story points, drama. And, I can try to make drama when I want, but it's always always going to land comedically with you guys. And I think that was really a big turning point. I was also talking about how like I'm straying away from the book just a little bit to make this story a little more our own, which every GM should be doing. And yeah, you know, when you kick it over to your players that can do what mine do, you get stuff like no rules and Dwarven duels. It's just so all gold.
Man, this goes back to the festival too. One of my favorite moments is Osu's prank on Gardas, like and turning all
good.
of the town's mouth purple, because like the fact that where you took it to just totally screw with Gardas and it just got so overblown, completely took me by surprise too.
Yeah. I know that Courtney was pretty worried too. She was giving me looks when I was doing it.
Yeah, and then going back and charging the town for the remedy of your own
God.
poison.
Donations only
That was so good.
to fix the
I
hangover.
forgot about that.
It went from a prank to a scam.
Yeah.
But you know what's so funny and poetic about that? He only took donations. The donations went to recovering the boar that you had demolished. So the prank was on you, and the proceeds of it went to fix your mistake. So it was all about like it was a whole managing Gardas and like using the proceeds of managing Gardas to like then fix a Gardas mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Osu loves Gardas.
I'm sure that was life's completely thought process.
Yeah.
when he did
Yep.
it. But
It's-
since we're doing a second round of favorite memories, Gardas during the bundle cutting contest was fucking
Oh my
gold.
God. Yeah.
Jeff was so good during. Well, Gardas wasn't good during the bundle cutting contest, but Jeff was fucking amazing
so bad.
playing
Funny.
Gardas during the bundle cutting contest. It was, oh man, I laughed
It
so
was
hard.
Such a good dice tell the story thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Violet rolled under a 19 for the entire thing, and poor Jeff is over there rolling 2s and 3s. the whole
Where's the
time.
dagger?
the dice definitely matched the reality in that
I
situation.
think it does that for you a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moments like that with Gardas.
Yeah. Oh my.
mean-
where we have come from.
I have a hard time picking up like a singular one, but anytime that Gardas gets out of line with somebody, I love to death. So like him punching Matsuki was the best thing ever.
Oh
you know,
man.
There was a few moments when we were with people, like townspeople that were nearly dead, and he just refused to
Yes.
heal them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were like 1 and 2 hit points.
Yeah, like the
It's
guard,
dying,
where all
the
the kids are
kids.
almost
Crushed
dead.
kids.
Yeah.
actively dying.
They're fine.
They have 1 hit point.
I know the game mechanics.
I don't understand. Some of the moments that I enjoy as a player, not necessarily my favorite one moment or anything, is all of the when fights get super intense.
Oh man, the lumberyard fight.
Which
The last one in
Yeah.
the warehouse thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, when fights get intense and they're actually difficult,
That was
like
scary, yeah.
really difficult and scary. Like my blood pressure goes up.
You
I
were
get
really struggling
He gets
last week.
stressed.
I get
Yeah.
so into it because like last week I'm sitting here really racking my brain and trying to do something to help my friends, but there's just nothing I can do, and that helplessness actually like overwhelms
Yeah,
me.
you're always so even keel, but it's funny because even go back in editing during the Conrad Violet situation, you get more you get more like I've never seen you as emotional as when fights are dicey
And like flustered.
Yeah.
And then like the stream of texts that come between episodes.
As you then spend the next 4 or 5
Digest
days
it.
working through those emotions.
He's still sitting with it.
I have when we finished the last episode, I went home and literally wrote like a big page of Gardas's
In his
feelings.
journal?
Yeah. I
This should
journaled
be
Gardus.
bonus
That's our
content.
bonus content. The Gardus blog.
Our journals as our characters.
Post my shit list.
How many people are on there?
There's like 5 on there.
Oh
now.
wow, that went up a lot.
I can go back to it, but yeah, there's like 5 on there.
still up there?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
written in shit?
Probably. I would like to add a little
Gremlin
bit of
shit.
context to Jeff's most recent, like to Jeff's thing about liking the tight combats, because when we first recruited Jeff, he was a 5e convert, and he was like, combats are a waste of time. I'm just here for the role play.
Yeah.
He was not excited about doing math and rolling dice at all. And then the first time we got into a close encounter and I saw him just like coming apart at the seams, I was like, this fucker's hooked forever. Pathfinder is the best game. Everybody who says otherwise can fuck off.
It is like
Come talk to
D&D.
me about it. Come talk to me, and I can convince you, like an apostle, why Pathfinder is the best tabletop there is.
Same. I've played a lot of D&D and now quite a bit of Pathfinder, and like D&D combat just doesn't feel the same. It's very unbalanced in either way. It's so hard to strike that balance to get an actual challenging encounter that has high stakes, but Pathfinder practically nails it every single time.
Well, unless your spider is in a lumber camp.
Well, they were lower level than us anyway, weren't they?
Whatever.
Yeah, we went farming and came back.
Farm some XP. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Literally farming at some points.
Does anyone else have any good moments? Because I'm having a lot of fun.
Good moment.
No, I know we cut Kyle off, but everyone did.
Yeah, I
think
have a
everyone-
bunch of them.
Okay.
There's so
Stefan's
many.
first training montage where he jumped off the stool and broke his arm.
Yeah.
It was a tree.
That was so
I
funny.
think it was a
tree.
ladder.
No, it was a step ladder. They
Oh.
were,
Ladder.
We talked about climbing a tree or whatever, and we settled on a step ladder because
Got
it
it.
was too high or something.
Yeah, the beginning Stefan arc was really, really good. Super fun, super funny. I love the ongoing feud with Kappas
Yeah.
and how that
That occurred naturally. It wasn't even.
I
Well,
liked
speaking of things that occurred naturally, it was starting to give them reputation points
Yeah.
with the Kappa Village. Talking about making this our own.
We had 4.
GMs out
Yeah.
there that are going to run this game. Feel free to make the lake more of its own little side village.
They're there for a reason.
We did good. Courtney said we had 4 reputation points with them.
I liked when we met Unko that Jeff was concerned about if he was from the same tribe or not.
I'm worried about the reputation.
Like, which tribe are you from? Do
Okay,
I
what
hate
about-
you or not? I don't know yet.
All the moments we've said were like good memories and stuff. What is like a favorite bad memory that you have, or something that wasn't funny? Right? Does anything stick
Talking
out
like
to you guys?
dramatic or tragic?
Yeah, like dramatic moments.
Well, losing Violet.
yeah,
Violet,
Yeah.
that sucked.
Yeah.
The first hard one was Empty Mama.
Yeah, Empty Mama sucked.
Yeah. That fight was interesting and
Yeah.
intense.
I like that fight because there was like different components to it with like the house and the bodies falling.
Yeah,
on.
life
The
being
weird-
upstairs. And
Yeah, the split party.
The ferret
man,
or
yeah.
weasel or
Yeah.
whatever was in
the
there.
constrict weasel. I don't think
Whatever's
I did
going on
that
with
right
that.
either. I don't think it was allowed to constrict things that were a size larger than it. So I think it was
it
just
was
like a wasted
whatever.
ability.
It was
so,
good.
I know it was
was
worth
good.
it though.
Yeah, it
It
worked
was
out
so
fine.
funny.
But yeah, the fact that Osu was fighting that scorpion
Yeah,
up there
the rock
by
scorpion up top.
himself,
Yeah.
like that.
And then killed it by pushing it off onto the ledge.
Yeah.
It was very
know,
close.
Oh yeah, and they were
Yeah.
like it just came down to the wire.
Yeah, he almost died up there by himself.
Well, he didn't take falling damage because he had the feet.
Violet died so Gardas could live, and there's not
Yeah.
a day that goes by that I, as a player, don't regret that decision.
You know what?
Damn.
I don't
Damn.
care because Violet doesn't regret that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what
Yeah,
it takes
you're-
to be a good player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
Violet was
personality
committed
is
to
the
it.
opposite of
Yeah,
Violet's.
right. Because, and I think again, that's what I love playing with you guys. Is like you guys get into those characters so well that when the role play comes out, I'm usually surprised and sometimes disappointed, but usually pleasantly surprised.
I needed a vacation after Violet died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was
A
hard.
hard-
We weren't even ready to play like the next 3 games.
Right. We still that was in like the first episode or second episode, and we still had 1 or 2 episodes to record.
Yeah, we wanted to keep pushing it because I panicked and canceled the episode at like 59 minutes or something like that. Edited it down to like an hour.
Those were hard episodes to record because like the feelings were so new.
We were
and
not in a place
we were
to
just
keep going.
at each other's throats.
If you are not playing Pathfinder, you are wasting your life.
One hard moment for me was actually during the festival, the first long
Yeah,
night when
yeah. You
I
had some trouble.
had an issue with the moon, and I still have an issue with the moon. But like I was really excited to embrace the moon and to celebrate it, and then it was just like I was just shot down.
So
and I
not
was
our-
like
it's not our
really
moon.
struggling with that.
I'm not going
it's
to
not
say
our
too.
moon.
Yeah, not our moon. I don't want to say too much, but because again, we have not resolved that,
I
and I
know.
think that we're actually moving more and more into like an explanation on what's
Yeah.
actually going on here. And it's funny because like there hasn't been a lot that's happened, but it's one of my favorite story arcs.
Can we talk about Unicorn Jesus for 2 seconds? Unicorn Santa.
Unicorn
I'm sorry.
Santa.
Jesus.
I mean, it's probably closer to the former
You
than
don't
the
know
latter
behind the
now.
mask. Is it? Who is it?
That's right.
I think we've talked about the Black Santa on the show
Yeah.
before.
Yes, we have.
It was a Christmas gift from my brother.
And sister-in-law.
And from the family, brother and sister-in-law.
Alternate costume now.
And I have recently moved out of my classroom. I'm no longer in the world of education. So I brought a bunch of stuff home with me, including I don't even know what you'd call that. A type of toy, I guess. It's
like a hand puppet?
Like a rubber type hand puppet of a multicolored unicorn. It's very stretchy and flexible, and when you wave it around, it always sounds like it's wet somehow, even though it's not.
Reminds me of the Street Sharks toys.
Oh my god, great reference. One of my favorite shows growing
Yeah.
up. So anyways, I took this unicorn head and I stretched it over Black Santa's head, and I feel like that's what Black Santa looks like when he takes his blackface off.
It's his true form.
It's true.
He's
form.
actually a pale rainbow colored unicorn.
Yeah, and like you said, it's stretched out over his head, so it looks like the unicorn has like a big double chin.
He's
With a
chunky
beard
for
coming out
sure.
of just the third chin.
Me and my kids one day did the
Super
math
Amish.
on how much force the sharks would have to generate to swim through the concrete.
Yeah.
And it was an insane amount. Like, I don't remember if it was
Yeah.
like 300,000 pounds or 3 million pounds, but the amount of force that they'd have to generate to just swim through concrete
Casually swim through the
Yeah.
streets
was
I can't-
phenomenal.
Like, I know they're there to save the day and save innocent people, but the amount of infrastructure damage that
Yeah.
they did could not have been worth it.
Yeah, that road would be completely wrecked.
Unusable for weeks.
That's any
months.
like comic book though.
Well, sure, but they're not just doing it to get from point A to Z.
Yeah, they could just jog. It would be
So
the same
necessary.
speed. It'd be the same speed.
I feel like a shark can swim faster than it can jog.
Through concrete.
You obviously don't remember the opening credits of Street Shark where they're through the concrete. Jogging speed.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Yes. It's just so our listeners know we've missed each other,
Oh,
which
gosh.
is why the banter's going on so long. We haven't played in a while, and it's
Yeah.
I think it's obvious to tell that we kind of missed each other and this game. Oh,
Yeah, the game.
mostly the game. I get enough of Courtney.
Understandable.
So, I guess we're gonna play, right?
You guys are going to play.
Yeah, two of us are.
I'm dead.
Yeah. So,
I'm dead.
despite the time in between playing, we haven't really gotten together and talked about backup characters and what people are doing. But I know that all I need to do is get stuff prepared, and you guys will kind of fill in the rest as we go.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll just try to make this as smooth and natural as possible. No pressure. Just go ahead and sit back, relax, take a couple deep breaths. It's gonna be fine.
I don't think so.
So, last time on Oddbox Audio, Seasons of Ghost podcast that you're listening to right now, shit hit the fan in a way that we have not seen before in any of the games we've played. Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
You guys have kind of successfully finally made it through the ghost wall, but with a curse rather than a boon. And this curse has been punishing you every fucking step of the way until you come across Anko, this Kappa, who needs some help. And you do. You fill his head bowl up and you escort him to Mirror Lake. And it is on the shore of this lake. You guys have a thing with lakes, apparently.
Yeah.
They apparently are the most dangerous thing in Willowshore.
I mean, it's a setting with only two landscapes. It's either forest or wetland.
But you seem to do okay in the forest.
Yeah.
On the side of this lake, you guys are ambushed by cat dog style twin-headed snakes. Not like the practical two-headed snakes where it's, they're facing the same direction. It's a snake head on each end. The Amphisabana. 2 of them, 4 heads, fuck you up.
Sick name.
Stefan gets turned into a bushel of grapes. After all the bites he's received, he just starts swelling in odd areas and eking juices.
I was wondering where you were going with the bushel of grapes.
Yeah, he looks literally like a bushel of grapes.
Yeah,
He looks
I get it
like
now.
the Fruit of the Loom logo.
He dies hemorrhaging his own organs.
Out of his mouth.
Sneezing.
Which was odd because moments later, that's also how Osu goes.
Yeah.
These snakes, this curse, slight overestimation by your GM just leads to total party devastation. Gardas grabs Ari
And the baby.
and the egg.
We took
GTFO.
we
Everyone
took-
else, Anko included, is just left dying on the ground.
we took baby Violet like through the ghost wall.
So,
It's hard finding a sitter.
Especially when the town's in crisis.
and there was actually a reason to that. I just don't know how into it we got, but there was that was not an entirely fruitless endeavor. Well, it turned out to be, but
Thanks.
yeah, Ari and Gardas retreated from the ghost wall from Pilgrim's Path, made it back to town, reported. Matsuki is kind of at a loss. There's not even the bodies to retrieve. And in the frustration, Gardas takes a swing at Matsuki, misses wildly.
Can't even
this
punch an old man.
drunken old man in his early 90s.
It's really, really a good thing that you missed.
Is beaten up, stripped of his gear, and
Is it?
hauled off to jail. Ari losing the last member of her shithouse Snake 4 and has to return to the Cerulean War by herself after everything that has happened.
We were so warm and fuzzy, and now it's so dour.
Yeah.
I know.
Right? Why did you have to bring this up again, Tony?
Yeah, we know that everybody died.
Yeah.
Can we start a new game?
You guys were far too happy, and I'm trying to set the scene.
No, I'm sad.
Well, good job.
You know what else you should do? You should remind us about how we've made almost none of our saving throws for security, food, hope.
Skill checks.
Yeah, skill checks,
really
whatever.
drive it
Oh
home.
my god.
Yeah.
That's the reason that you died, Kyle. Listening to the episode, you passed 2 of those fortitude saves for being poisoned, and you critically failed so many more.
Yeah, it was rough.
That was
That was
terrible.
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 Hey, you guys want to feel a little bit better?
No.
What's the hero point situation?
0.
1.
I'm not a hero.
Yeah, right.
You don't even
Two or
exist.
I'm not-
I don't have any points.
So I have 1.
So just to be clear, hero points are to the player, not the character. So if you were to have like a character die and bring in a new one, you would still have your hero point. So
So that's one reason to keep them. If you have like 3,
I think they probably lost them.
your
though, trying to-
character's dying.
But that's the thing.
Oh, yeah,
if
I gave up all mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they're not here because they died, they probably spent them in
Yeah.
order to.
That's why I said, like, if you have 3, instead of using all of them
Yeah,
to
just
come up
keep
and
it.
maybe live, you just keep them,
Just
and then
keep
you'll have
them.
3.
Hero points.
Your next character. Yeah.
Next
That's
character
power
gets
gaming
3
right
hero
there.
points.
You know what? No, Max. Okay. Okay.
I always worry when you say no max that you're going to add the no minimum either, because since you take mine away a lot, and it'll be like -7 hero
I
points.
do like having players go into the negative.
Roll with misfortune.
Hero point credit debt.
Oh yeah, devil points.
Have you guys noticed
They're the best.
that I've made it a lower hero point campaign from when we started? Have you guys noticed that?
You know, I haven't had 2 characters die. I haven't noticed at all.
Honestly, I don't really know
I used to just be like, everyone gets 4, and now it's like I
before
have two-
before this game.
No, like earlier in this campaign, I used to give out like 4, and now it's like I have 2.
Oh.
Who's gonna get them?
Yes, I have noticed that.
Okay.
I don't care. I think I've talked about it before. Is that I
You
like
specifically want less.
yeah I like the
You know
hero
what?
point droughts.
Give yours to Kyle.
Fuck that. I don't want to die too. Yeah, I like the drought, but it makes things dramatic.
I like drama.
But I
Yeah,
still
until-
like having one to save myself.
Until your character dies.
Yeah, right.
It's dark in Willowshore. Fitting, as winter is looming over the land, and you guys are dark because you're depressed sons of bitches. The people here keep busy. There's always work to be done, but they move with their heads bowed, their shoulders hunched. It's almost as if every person in town is just kind of waiting for the sky itself to collapse. There's no happy laughter or giggle. It's just a hush lingering in the street. But it's not a quiet of peace. It is a quiet of resignation, of a failing, rebellious spirit. The sense now is that things won't get better. Winter is practically here. The outside world remains silent. No messengers, no trade, no help. Supplies dwindling. Hope thinning. The heroes, the protectors, the town's last fragile light, falling one by one by one. Their names whispered in fear now, more than the reverence just a few weeks ago. Now, one lies imprisoned, and another drifts, hollow, distant, detached. So the burden has fallen to the leaders. They gather in their cold rooms, and they speak to each other in even colder tones. It's Granny Who. Her eyes look sharp and fierce, but her body doesn't match it. It's as if she's ready to wield anything, any person, any weapon, any forbidden right, whatever means survival. Old Matsuki is starting to seem very thin and pretty frail. Fail, as leaders do. And the burden is just, it's stretching him thin, and he knows the truth that doing nothing is not an option. He can't just hope to turtle up in Willowshore and hope to ride things out. The curse is tightening its grip. The long, long night is just about to begin. We're going to go to the Cerulean Boar. This is probably about maybe a day and a half, 2 days, I don't know, Ari, after you guys had returned. You haven't really had many visitors, and the restaurant obviously hasn't been open. What is it like in there? What's Ari doing in the Boar right now? Damn.
So she, the night or day that we came back, and after Gardas was hauled off by the guards and everybody dispersed, she slowly drug the egg back to the Boar by herself. Like, if anyone comes to offer her help, she doesn't talk to them. She's just in her grief and sorrow, and she takes the egg all the way back. You can see like the indent drag marks all the way back to the Boar. And
up the stairs, clunk.
Yeah.
Clunk,
well,
clunk,
it's slow because I'm sure it's
leathery.
like it's really heavy compared to her. She has a -1 strength, and she's like 50 pounds or something.
I know we've been kind of bouncing around the size of the egg, but when I first introduced it, I said about a 10-inch egg. So it's like an ostrich egg.
Basketball.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Two ostrich eggs?
Sure.
How heavy is it though? I feel like it's like
It's
when you
99 pounds.
when you pick up a kettlebell and you're like, whoa.
It's solid all the way down.
Solid egg. Anyways, she takes it back to the Boar, and it's sitting kind of close to the fireplace, maybe 3 or 4 feet away.
Is it in Violet's spot?
I think Violet had like a bed of rags and
Furs
whatever,
and,
whatever on the floor,
All the
couple
cozy
of
bits.
bones.
Yeah.
and
You keep
Mama's
finding
bones.
more no matter how many times you go through it.
she'll just like sit in that bed with the egg close to her. And she just stares into the fireplace without fire. There's no light, and she just stares for probably a solid 24 hours.
So go ahead and take the fatigue condition. You're not eating. You're not really getting water.
And then she'll wake up just kind of like a zombie. and she'll start to go and gather a bucket and some of her old dyes, and she'll add water to it, and she'll take all of her clothes and she'll put it into this bucket and slowly dye it. And it's dark in here, so you can't see what color it is, but it's dark. Slowly dyes it, and she lays them out.
What song is playing in the background right now?
I don't know.
Wake me up.
Just Evanescence.
Can't wake up. And so she'll like.
Such a good song.
She's
Stupid how good that song
Premiere
is.
to what, 2001 or
Something
whatever?
like that, yeah.
she's dyeing her clothes, and like as they're like on a makeshift like drying rack in the bore, she'll pull out her tattoo kit and she'll start working on some new ink on her arm, because that arm, I said like way back in the beginning, the left arm has like these patchwork little tattoos that like individually mean something to her, and they're kind of like swirled together in a cool pattern. So there's a couple of blank spaces, and she'll start to work on a few new tattoos.
That's cool. I'm excited to hear what it turns into.
This is all flavor, so I don't know if you like want me to do anything mechanically, but she'll be working on this until somebody comes to get her.
She's not going to visit Gardas in prison?
Not yet.
Courtney looked away from Jeff when he asked the question.
She is in no place to go on anywhere, and her clothes are still drying.
You don't have any.
She has
She's
like
just walking around naked.
Yeah.
a nightgown on or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, she might be naked. I don't know.
I mean, it's, if the door's shut, nobody's coming in.
All the windows are drawn.
You can just
Just you
see
and the
like
cat.
the days passing in the windows. Like then the light comes up and fades and comes up.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about Yami.
I was hoping that you were going to say that you were dyeing the egg, like that you felt like if you just had a bright green egg, life would be better.
Yes, that'll make everything better.
It's like day 3, nighttime, and you're just kind of like waiting for your clothes to dry. You're waiting for the ink on your arm to dry before you do your shading in your next layer. And you're just kind of dressed up in rags and stuff right now. And up in the rafters, the main floor of the tea house, Hari, very familiar soft voice comes. You've been staring at that spot for hours. Yami, the Bakaneko, is just kind of staring down at you, large eyes reflecting all the light.
Ari slowly looks up to Yami, and her eyes are sunken in. She looks gaunt, and she doesn't say anything. She just looks at her.
Yami stands up and does the very normal casual cat stretch. All the while, fine, don't move. I'll talk. Someone ought to. She starts making her way from the rafters, working her way down. You know, I never liked him. Osu. Stefan was pretty obnoxious too, but I thought someone should say it. Osu was so loud. Always smelled like he was trying too hard. Thought every gesture had to mean something. Always posturing, always ready with a word he thought was clever.
I can't take this.
She's getting lower and lower. He was exhausting. But you loved him. I love you. And that made it easier to tolerate him. But no, I didn't like him. But I did not wish him dead. I just wish he, stop taking up so much space. Maybe let me sit beside you without one of those smug chuckles. And now he's gone. And all that space he filled, I see that it's cold, empty. I see that you're just unraveling into it. It's heartbreaking. You're not really eating. You're not really speaking. You don't even pet me anymore. That was kind of when I knew it was bad. So I'm gonna stay. And I'll watch. And next time you lay down, I'll lie on your chest to make sure your heart keeps going. Not for whatever hero you thought he was, but for you. Because I remember when you laughed. I remember when your hands were warm and your eyes didn't look like broken windows. I remember the girl who gave me back my home and made this world a little less cruel. You can hate me for saying all of this. Hate is something. It's a lot more than this quiet. Ari, just don't stay gone forever. Even if you're not ready to need me, don't stay gone forever. And she walks dangerously close to the fire and sits down.
The fire's not going.
She lights it.
Oh, she did?
Yep, she lights the fire herself.
How? Does she have like a spell?
You,
or?
she casts. You see her cast a spell to light the fire.
Wow.
Fireball.
She casts wish to start a fire in the fireplace.
She casts wish for ignition.
It's fireball, but she has to cough it up.
Fire furball.
Ari will go over to Yami and she'll sit next to her and put her arms around her and just bury her face and start to cry.
And Army's yeah.
Well-
Yami is a very large cat,
Yeah.
so kind of like a comparatively to you, it's like a large dog, so a lot of weight you can put and lean on her. And she just purrs and does the cat thing where she's, rubbing her chin on you and stuff like that, and we just kind of fade out from there. The fire going in the fireplace.
I said it when we first met that talking cat. We're going to have to kill her one day.
She's the only friend I have right now.
I like how well that speech really walked the knife's edge between being unforgivable and supportive.
Yeah.
It
was good. It was
I
good.
love Yami.
Me
Real
too.
abusive grandma vibes going. Listen, you're fat, nobody likes you, but come over to my house because I got cinnamon rolls. We've all been there.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, my grandma's a delight, actually. So I don't want to give the wrong impression. My grandma's sweet.
I wasn't gonna say.
let's just leave that.
Just gloss over that.
Yeah, let's move
Move
on.
on to the next thing.
Anyways,
Gardus, you're gonna love this, bud.
Yeah.
You're fatigued.
I'll write that down later.
You're drained 3.
I'll write that down later.
You're sickened 3.
Same.
You're stupefied 3.
Okay.
You are in your underwear, chained
It's a
to
thong.
the middle of a prison cell by both hands and neck. This is how they treat the most dangerous, unpredictable, worst of Willowshore's criminals. This is, some might say, a little over the top.
Yeah.
You can't reach any of the walls. Your cell is all brick, 3 brick walls with iron bars in the front. There is another person in the prison with you. You're not quite sure who. You've kind of been in and out of it. You're not even sure how much time has passed. You think it's just the next day since you've been here, but you're feeling like shit.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the clinking of metal, heavy footsteps coming in. I'm Captain Zhang Peng, and I'm said to always smell appropriately fragrant. I'm here to talk to the
What a
dwarf
nightmare.
prisoner. What?
just
Jank.
this guy being your jailer.
Yeah.
When you're going
damn.
through detox, he's got full on delirium tremens going, and he's just in there.
This fucker.
Captain Peng.
The appropriate
Yeah.
amount of fragrance is overbearing.
He's wearing Axe.
It's appropriate for every setting. Because it always tells a story.
It's like a middle school boys' locker room up in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I smelled you walking down the street. And you know my name.
Give me a fortitude save.
What am I supposed to subtract from that? You said like 8 things.
You
Just
should have
take
written
3.
them
Just
down.
take 3 off of it.
Okay.
That was
Jesus
too much.
Christ.
That was way too much for Jeff. He's so stressed.
It's like, I won't write that down. What am I supposed
just
to
raise-
do?
You said like 8 things. I was like, there were 4.
Just raise
but-
the DC.
Oh, here it
I'm
comes.
not taking that natural one.
Oh,
So that's
no.
the last hero point that the players have.
Just to not
Jeff
look like a
dies in
fool.
prison and alcohol withdrawals.
It is on the table.
yeah,
End of episode.
it's not much better. But at least it's not a natural
The
one.
dice are going to tell their story.
You said fortitude and subtract 3 from it, so 15.
You have vomit all over the front of you.
Okay, makes sense.
Just yeah. And you're trying really hard to make sure there's not shit all over the back of you.
Was that all that roll was?
Yep.
I thought it was already a given.
Nope. But I appreciate the hero point.
Yeah, no problem.
So
The only one we had.
I was gonna say you're covered in shit and vomit, and you rolled well enough to only be 1. So thanks for that flavor roll.
Yeah, Zhang Peng, you know my name.
You are on terms to be exiled. Therefore, you are the dwarf prisoner.
Exiled where? We can't go anywhere.
The
We're all stuck here together.
Kappas seem to want to make a deal.
Oh shit! No, don't tell me.
Please, I'll do anything.
Oh shit! He's come to negotiate.
I've never seen Jeff flip that quickly.
Fastest bluff call in the history of the game.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Wait, I had something. Trying to get back. Go ahead.
He's just like slack. Like, oh shit, no. Throws up again and just staring at Captain J-Bang. Like,
notice-
mouth ajar, trying to come up with something to say.
You notice Michelangelo in the doorway, just like rubbing his knuckles into his hand, just waiting for you to get out. If
We were so close to moving on.
Kyle.
Kyle's having a good
Just
time.
got the Ninja Turtle reference. I was a little late to this. Like Kappa, who looks like Michelangelo.
Should have said
from the
Raphael.
Ninja Turtles. Yeah. Michelangelo would never punch a prisoner.
He's waiting. I said waiting for him to get out.
Oh, yeah. Raphael would, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was told to ask how amenable you would be to service.
What kind of service?
Committed service that you could not disobey. It seems that my superiors think you're a bit of a liability.
Superiors.
Yep, that's how Willowshore has worked for decades, maybe centuries.
He also said it too clear. It should have come out like.
Yeah, it's hard to communicate over how loud the rattlings of the chains are as he's shaking against them.
Yeah. You know me. At one point, I would have called you a friend. But if this is how Willowshore's superiors treat their friends... But no, you're...
Matsuki made it very clear that you are not to be treated as an ally any longer, and that is based off of your actions.
We were on good terms until this. He didn't even seem to care that Osu had died. I'm...
Dwarf prisoner, are you going to work with them?
I'll do whatever I need to do for Willowshore. Whether Matsuki stands in my way or not. Which means, yes, because I gotta get out of prison before I can help. So, long story short, yeah. I'm amenable to a deal.
I think the first part of the deal is you stay here until you dry out a bit. And he kind of like turns to leave.
Wait,
He stops, back turned to you.
can you take these chains off?
The dwarf prisoner should know better than to make requests. And he leaves.
Oh,
With
what an
Michelangelo.
With Mike, yeah.
After he leaves, I'm oh, what an asshole. Captain Zhang Pang always brings the asshole.
But the smell lingers for way too long.
Things are going to get weird.
Can I say something real? Or are we still in Gardas or?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something. Like I said, I had written down everything, but like Gardas kind of feels betrayed by Matsuki. Like he said, after when we went and reported that everybody had died, like Matsuki barely looked up from his paperwork. You know. So after all of this, like I said, Gardas just feels kind of betrayed. Like he feels like he was a friend to Matsuki, and like this is how he's being treated. But he's also been trying to, I think, when he is coherent, he's been like casting calm on himself to try and like work through this and get by.
And only occasionally successful, if at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to be able to gesticulate to cast spells. So if you're
It got
bound
hands
to the
and
walls,
stuff, right?
You can't. No, you. That's why your
Yeah.
hands are bound. You can't use them to do somatic components, and your stupefied requires a flat check every time you want to cast a spell.
So it hasn't been working very well,
yeah, you'd
apparently.
have back-to-back
you're
flat
casting
checks to
calm.
make.
Yeah.
What if he's just really good at belly dancing?
Make my belly
It'd be
sing.
hard to stand up from the. But yeah, I mean,
He's not a Takuni.
things are gonna get weird. Gardas, you begin to start kind of losing track of how time is going by. The days are really starting to blur together. The next person that you wake up to is actually Midge. She's inside of your cell, and she's like cleaning you. She has like a wet rag and a bucket, and she's like essentially giving you a sponge bath, trying to get vomit out of your beard.
Don't
True
touch
friend.
me.
Is Gardas like have a lot of body hair?
Probably. I mean, not overly. He's not Greek.
Gardas Bear.
Where he does have it, he has it.
Like a chinchilla.
But yeah, he's not shorn.
All right. I was just wondering how hard of a job this was for Midge.
This is like goat's hair.
No.
she didn't bring enough buckets.
So coarse.
Why is it hollow?
Brings a towel and a comb.
I said, don't touch me.
And she just kind of ignores you because there's nothing.
Nothing holding me back.
She's just kind of ignoring you as you can't really resist too much. You're too weak. You're chained down. And she's not replying to you either. She just kind of keeps dabbing away at the filth on you.
It's there for a reason.
Saving it for later.
You're such a difficult person.
Gardas. Tell me how Osu died. And time begins to kind of like blur together again. It is definitely night right now. You have known the whole time there is someone else in the cell.
Like in my cell or a different cell?
In a different cell. Another
Okay.
person in the prison. Again, you have an in cell, so you can't really see out, and you can't move up to the bars to look around.
Yeah.
But you do hear some very pleasant humming. It's just very low, deep, masculine humming.
Ari?
She's changed.
You didn't say masculine the first time, and that's immediately where I went. And then you said masculine, and I was like, I'm not changing.
Oh, goodness.
You're delirious.
Yeah.
Oh, you're awake.
Barely.
I thought you were going to die in that cell.
Haven't I?
Give me a Willow. Do you have Willow lore or
Hell,
society?
Yeah, I have Willowshore lore.
Oh, you
Okay.
do?
Yeah. That was one of my intelligence increases.
Oh, you had one of those?
Ooh, there we go. Is it still minus? I'm just going to subtract 3.
Yep.
23.
You
Nice.
recognize the voice of old Cho.
Hey.
Supposed to
my
bring you
God.
breakfast.
I was just about to... So I recognize the voice.
It's time to settle the score.
Yeah.
Have we talked about this at all since episode 2?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Episode
been a
1.
hot minute.
Yeah, where the fuck's my breakfast, old man?
Gardas. It doesn't matter. You don't get to eat anymore. You don't have to worry about where your food comes from, your water. You're gonna die in that cell. in your own shit and vomit. And honestly, I can't imagine a more fitting death for anyone. You asshole.
Old Joe's a dick.
What the
He's
hell,
a little
man?
spiteful.
What
I'm
do
starting
you
to think
even?
we didn't get breakfast on purpose.
Yeah. What are you even doing here?
They say I killed Deji. I don't remember it. I don't think it happened the way they say it did. You know, things have been different ever since the reenactment festival. You've been different. I've been different. Mitsuki, they have all been different.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to get rid of us who see through their veil. I think they know more about the curse than what they're letting on.
You're probably right. I mean,
And that's why
Mitsuki-
you're here, Gardus. You got closer than they thought anyone could. But you know what?
got closer to what?
You are too dumb and too fragile and too egocentrical to do anything. I'm surprised they ever saw you as a threat as it is. And time begins to just go by.
How many?
It might be later in the night now. We can't really tell. It might be several nights later, but it is very, very, very dark out. You hear footsteps in the cell, Gardus, and they're familiar. Clunks, clunks, clunks. They're heavy.
Yeah.
And then you hear a voice.
Mine's interactive. I hope you have fun with this. Ozu.
What the fuck?
Ozu.
What, Violet?
You're not here. It's for him.
Okay.
Ozu.
Violet,
Gardus?
whose house are we in?
Whose house are we in?
I beat you to it, you son of a bitch. Oh, God, that hurt.
So then Violet walks over to you and just gets right down in your face. You have dark vision. He doesn't. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure it's you.
Are you in the cell or do you walk through the bars? Like
Ooh.
how you say
In
walk
the cell.
right up to him? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
in the cell. So walk right up to him, trying to see him, but it's too dark. Gardus. Gardus, what are you doing in here?
I don't even know. Matsuki's betrayed us.
Matsuki's betrayed us. We didn't get breakfast from Cho. Sanker doesn't know where the boats are. The kappas kill all the fishes. You got more excuses than I got teats.
You sure do have a lot of teeth. But none of that was my fault.
I don't know if fault matters, Gardus. I don't know if it matters even a little bit. What are we doing here?
I'm chained to a wall. I can't leave.
You can leave any time you want to, Gardus.
I'm going to try and walk away from the wall.
You can't even stand. You've been forced into a kneeling position for probably days at this point. Your knees are probably bruised, if not bloody,
Yeah.
You know, Gardus,
just like life's.
everybody said I was the dumb one, but here you are,
You wish.
misunderstanding.
I never claimed to be smart. Wait. Misunderstanding?
Yes. You've got a whole life to live. That's why I died.
Oh,
Do
shit.
something with it.
I'm trying. I tried to save... What's his name? Your friend.
God.
I'm going with it.
Of course you know it's cold.
I tried to save him.
Your friend.
But he just... It's like he... It's like he wasn't ready. No matter whatever me and Ari did, we just couldn't keep him alive. It's like he wanted to die. But he wasn't ready. We shouldn't have taken him. I've been trying to be better, but everything I do, even with Ari, I feel like I'm trying so hard, but everything I do just makes her slip away more and more. everything I do is wrong.
Gardus, have you ever been ready for all of this?
I don't see what that has anything to do with it. This is serious, guys. Come on. Keep it together. But he was just a kid. I don't know how old he was. 12?
Big 12-year-old.
Was he saying mid or late 20s?
Yeah, mid-20s. Or early 20s. 22, 21, 22. A couple years older than Violet.
He was just a kid. He didn't know what he was getting into. And we let him die. We let him down. I let you down.
Gardus, everything you say is filled with... What's the word for it? Where you think you know something, but it's
Oh.
a stupid idea.
Osu was always the one with the words.
You know the word I'm looking for. Misconceptions.
You got better than that since you died.
He's been studying.
Everything you say is misconception followed by reality. Maybe you just accept reality for a little while.
Doesn't seem like a bad idea. I keep trying to think what would Violet do, but every time I think of what he would do, I guess my answer is wrong. I thought Violet would want what's his name to come with us. I thought a lot of things that you would want, but I don't know what you want anymore. I don't know what I should do anymore.
And you look around and Violet's just not there anymore.
Violet?
Time
Jang Pang!
begins to
Bring back Violet! Sorry.
blur.
Yeah,
Blur.
I think for a while after that, Gardus is probably like screaming his head off like for the jailer and stuff until he probably passes out or something.
As you begin screaming, old Cho, a few cells over, joins in, like in a howl sort of thing, just trying to add to the cacophony and the madness.
Nice.
And people can hear it from like across the street that there is the devil in the jailhouse tonight.
Ari starts howling.
It's fucking crazy. You can't. You're too far away. You can't hear it, but you like.
I can
You
feel
think
it.
Yeah.
it's the morning. You can't tell. It's still dark out. It is cold and damp in the air, and you look around, and the first thing you notice is there is fog just covering the ground in here. Just a bunch of it. And then this figure, no more than 8 inches tall maybe, comes striding through the fog and straight up to you. You recognize this
Ari.
creature.
He really wants Ari.
He really needs to see Ari. This is a kami spirit that you once insulted named Aokiba.
Son of a bitch. I meant to go back and finish him off.
Here you are.
He's on my shit list too.
And he takes a spiked hand and shoves it into your abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take some persistent bleed damage. Give me a fortitude save.
I feel like this one is probably more important than the one I spent my hero point
Yeah, it would
on.
be nice if you had that.
At a -3.
You don't need it.
Thanks, Kyle.
17.
With the -3?
Yeah,
Great.
my fortitude's good.
5 points of bleed damage. Don't forget you're drained 3.
Okay, what does that mean?
Subtract your maximum hit points by 3 times your current level, and then take
shit.
that much damage as well.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Drain's no joke.
That's
Neither is doomed.
That's a big hit.
So
What's your current level?
3 times 5 is 15.
Yep. So your maximum goes down by 15,
And you said what?
and then you lose 15 hit points,
Okay.
and then you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
As this creature stabs you in the abdomen, all of the fog and mist all around the entire jailhouse floor quickly comes together and forms like this just floating like sphere, imperfect sphere, and a mouth opens up across it, and one eye kind of like moves across the surface and then sinks back in. You might also recognize this kami spirit, Ushinada. You didn't say you were gonna do it like that.
Yeah,
It's
shit, that hurt.
necessary. Trust me when I say it's for his good. And he kind of like winds up to do it again.
Oh.
And the fog spirit kind of like floats in front. There's more than one way to a destination. Can you? This time the eye looks up at you, Gardas, before disappearing back into the roiling fog. Can you show me the way now?
Where do you need to go?
E told me you know how to find the way.
I guess I can. If I can get out of here.
Give me a religion check.
Okay, I also have the spell Know the Way.
Based on context clues. I bet it's going to be relevant in this entirely occult hallucinatory experience.
Based on context.
25. And that's with all the -3 and everything. 25.
Gardas kind of needs to make a big decision here. Is he going to keep being the self-serving, self-preserving type, or does he want to be a little more self-sacrificing? And you kind of know that you've hit this crossroad, but neither one kind of feels wrong with where Willowshore is at. They do need a hero. You have the choice. Do you have a way to cast light or make any sort of light? Even if it's not the cantrip, do you have?
I don't. I wouldn't have it prepared.
Okay,
but I do have access to it.
Cool. And you haven't been doing daily preparations for a while.
Yeah.
Tattoo might glow.
Give me a caster check. So that's just going to be your roll plus your wisdom for clerics at a -3 with the stupefied condition. So it would be a normal like attack roll sort of thing.
Okay. Just so you know, too, I don't know if this would apply, but I do have the buff to my dark vision where I can actually see through magical darkness.
Yeah, you can see them fine.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not about that. All right.
No, this is actually more about what's going on with this commie spirit in front of you.
So it's just plus my casting.
Sure.
So 12.
Okay. You are going to be bleeding for a while, and these commie spirits are just kind of looking at you expectantly for a while, and you're not able really to do anything about it. You take another 3 points of bleed damage and lose consciousness.
Okay. Do you want me to answer their question?
You can try.
I know what Gardas, he wants to be the self-sacrificing type. You know, that's his desire, but I don't know like how well he actually does it and how much he. So he tries, and in his mind, he's trying really hard to do these things.
You wake up and your abdomen has been bandaged, and Granny Who is in the cell with you. The door is still open. There seems to be 2 people with her. You can't quite recognize them, not because it's too dark out, but because the torches that they're holding up are casting weird and strange shadows. She kind of leans in close. Are you willing to serve, darling? Listen very closely, because this is the only offer you will get. Suki does not wish to deal with you, but I am not willing to sacrifice someone so useful. You will answer for those deaths on the trail, those that you were responsible to help and protect and keep healthy. But first I must know, will you go back? Darling, will you serve?
Granny.
Goddess?
I mean, yeah. I'm trying to say I've been trying in my own way to serve this whole time, and I want to serve.
Excellent, darling. That is all I needed. She turns to one of her retainers. Okay, get to work. And they begin manhandling you. One grabs your arm, and the other one puts a needle on your chest and begins to tap on it, pum, 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 weaving ink through your skin.
What the fuck? Granny, I said yes.
Quiet, Gardas. Quiet, Gardas. This is necessary, darling. We don't want Captain Zhang Peng to hear you now.
Why are you torturing me with a needle?
I would like to have
This is not Gardas' first tattoo.
Yeah.
a moment with Gardas in jail whenever that
Oh,
happens.
you do come.
I do want to come, yes.
There's nothing I can do about what they're doing to me.
Are you loud about it, though? Like, do you struggle?
No, if anything, I'm just I talk to them about what the hell they're doing and just asking.
They're trying to put it on your like collarbone somewhere wouldn't necessarily be visible at first, sort of thing, with like normal clothing you're wearing. As soon as they get to work, Granny Who leaves.
As she's leaving, I say to her, it was a mistake for us to back Mitsuki.
I know, darling, but I will fix everything just the same. And she leaves.
Thank you, Granny. I guess I say it to myself when she leaves. I'll be a good boy.
Give me an extremely important will save.
Can I have that hero point back? I feel like I wasted it.
You did.
You haven't been.
But I enjoyed it all the more for it.
Do you want a different
Damn it.
D20?
No.
No.
This D20 is normally really good for
Okay.
me.
Normally.
How important was this?
I mean, are you going to die from alcoholism or are you going to be an alcoholic for the rest of your life?
What?
However long that may be.
What save?
Will.
You said will. -3. 14.
Oh, hey, you almost didn't fail.
Thanks. At least it's not a critical fail, I guess.
You go to Stupefied 4. You go to... Oh, were you already 4? No, you were 3.
Just 3 everything.
4 everything.
Granny,
It
just
is-
one drop.
Hey, what's your intelligence at?
Just to keep me going. I don't know, -4, whatever it is.
No, but what's your intelligence normally? As Gardas?
Right now it's +2.
Okay, so you're only at a -2. You can still talk. That's good.
What point can I not talk?
6?
Oh yeah,
You lose language.
well
at 6?
above that.
You lose language at 6?
I think so.
I thought it was 5.
It might be 5. Maybe 6 is the last rung where you still have it.
Still,
I know
yeah,
animals are normally -5.
I'm well above that. That's no problem.
Some are 0. No, that's not right. I was thinking of a different... Old before remastered.
The
it
before
is
times.
night out. Your tattoo seems to be like crusting over. Again, you have no idea how long you've been here.
Yeah.
And there is someone crouched outside your cell. Seems to be like a human figure, and they're just like, oh, you have perfect dark vision. You see a somewhat young man, probably mid to late 20s, medium length, dark, straight black hair. He has a bunch of scars on like his hands, a couple even on his face. And though you don't see any weapons, he seems to be wearing like light leather armor or something like that. And he's just crouched in front of your cell, elbows on his knees, just staring at you, pretty relaxed.
Enjoying the show? I think that's just a dry heave. Like, I don't have anything to
nothing
throw
left.
up. Yeah. How the fuck long have I know Gardas doesn't know, but how long have I been here? That's fair. For the listening audience, Tony shook his head no.
I really think you could have been something. I guess it's not too late. But you don't even really know which way is up. You don't know which way to jump even when people tell you. You could be so much. And now you literally wasting away in your own filth. Oh, how the mighty fall, so they say, huh, Gertis?
Never claimed to be mighty.
But you like to act like it, don't you?
Who doesn't? You seem
Gardas?
pretty superior.
Do you want to really be something? Do you want to make that difference that you keep talking about?
I don't care about fame. Well, actually,
I don't offer fame. I don't offer knowledge. I only offer you power. And what you choose to do with that, Gardas, that is up to you. But I see you lacking, and I know you've been wronged. I see how they've treated you. And my only regret is that you can't play that game with them. That you lose your temper, your control. You could have had it all. But you just keep drinking it away and pissing it down your leg, don't you? So I'm here to give you a hand, Gardas. This might be hard for you, but you should listen now and not speak. Just listen.
You're right.
Whether you get fame, that would be actions that you take. Whether you gain knowledge, that would be an endeavor that you take on your own. But what I offer, cleave your way through the pilgrim's path to save those that inch their way closer to death. I could offer you quite a lot, Gardas. But you can't keep pissing it away. So the only thing I need you to figure out is, Gardas, is if you had power, if you had real power, Gardas, what would you do with it? Do you really think you would be all those things you think you are? You think you would do such a better job? I guess here's a chance. I just need to know if you want to take it. And he stands up, slowly, smoothly, grace of a dancer, strength of a warrior, just staring at you intently the whole time. Darkness not seeming to faze him either.
Oh, am I supposed to talk now?
He steps close to the bars and puts one hand on it and just bends it open.
Neat trick. You
Just
know,
casually steps inside the gap that he's made, staring at you all the while expectantly.
I need to do anything I can to help this village escape the fate that has befell it, even if I don't remember why.
Or does this village need to do everything it can to support you so that you can save the village? And he's like standing directly in front of you now.
You know, nobody's ever put it like that before. And I mean,
Puts his hand on top of your head.
things would have gone in a different direction if
But you've thought it, Gardas.
Matsuki had just helped us out a little bit more.
You know it to be true. Say it.
Say, wait, what? What am I supposed to say? Yeah, sure.
Take the chance. And you see his hair just kind of begin of draining of color as it turns from pitch black to pure white. And as it almost reaches the bottom, your head just snaps back. It's daylight now. Middle of the day. Ari?
Ari has been sitting outside of his jail cell for a few hours.
Does Ari have bangs now?
No, she still has
Pulled low.
her short hair. It's just very,
Shaved her head.
like, it's kind of matted, as matted as like short hair can get, and just has not been brushed in days. I don't know how long it's been, but she has not been keeping track of time.
It's been about 5 days.
Well, can I finish my tattoos?
Sure.
Okay. She'll just sit there and wait for you to wake up.
It definitely seems like, you know, he most likely hasn't been, but it seems like he's been drinking again. And there's no abnormalities with the bars. It doesn't look like they have or ever been bent in any significant way.
Yeah, I wake up. Ari? Is it you this time?
She'll stand up. And
What do we see? What do we, like, can you explain Ari to us now?
Yeah. Sorry. So Ari is in her adventurer's clothing, and it has been dyed like a deep purple that's almost black because she couldn't quite get black. So deep purple, and she's wearing her like black boots. Her hood is up. Her eyes are sunken in. And her hair is usually like spiky and lively. It's just flat. And she has some dark eyeliner around her eyes.
Is it like running eyeliner?
No.
Do you look like you haven't been sleeping?
Yes, absolutely.
It's just the eyeliner.
I like to think the eyeliner is like a biological norm for grieving gnomes. Like,
They produce it.
their eyelids just turn dark when they're really upset about something.
Ari, you look almost as bad as I do.
How many hit points do you have right now, Gardas?
Oh, dude, did I not get any back?
No, you have not been getting anything because you need food, water, and real sleep.
Yeah. 32,
Okay, cool.
30 something.
You
30.
probably won't die in prison.
Yeah, right?
Hello, Gardas.
I thought I said hello. Did I not? I called out Ari.
You also said you look as bad as I feel.
I said almost. Sorry. Hi, Ari.
How are you?
I mean, I feel probably just as bad as I look.
How do you feel about the past events?
Well, I think it should be obvious, not very good.
Have you learned anything while you were here?
There's a weird smile when Gardas answers yes.
Go on.
No, that was it. I don't... What else? Do you want me to tell you what I learned?
I am just hoping that after all of this, and she motions to the cell and your chains and your bloody knees, that you will come out changed.
I think that's a given.
I can't continue to do what I've done for you. I have nothing left.
What?
I wish you the best, Gardas.
Wait.
And she'll start to turn. Slowly walks away.
Waited for you this whole time to come and see me. Are you still just leaving?
No, she'll
Oh.
stop. She hasn't turned back, though.
I didn't want things to wind up like this. And my impulsiveness got us into some of these situations. I was always trying my best. And I'm sorry it was never good enough for you.
I'm not the only one you should be apologizing to. She'll turn back, but she's still like maybe 3 or 4 feet away from his cell.
Yeah, I know that.
Like I said, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep protecting you, babysitting you, monitoring you, and keeping you out of harm's way when you're putting yourself there. That's not my job.
Yeah. Well, how about we go into harm's way when I get out of here? By that I mean, go help save the town and everything. Because that's going to be dangerous, I suppose.
We'll see if you go on that journey.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll be well enough by then. By the looks of it, I don't think you're going anywhere anytime soon.
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting stronger now every day.
For your sake, I sure hope so.
What took you so long to come and see me?
I've been dealing with my own things. The boar is not the same. She'll kind of stare off into the distance
And then you hear
for a very long period of time.
clang, clang, clang. You turn over and look, and you see old Cho. He is not chained to anything in his cell. He can walk where he wants. the first thing you notice is that he is wearing like a smock that is covered in dry blood, just dark black stains. He's missing his right arm, and the noise you hear is him just hitting his head into the pole in front of him. You're all as trapped as I am. Clang, clang, clang.
You hungry, Ari? Cho's got breakfast for us.
Ari will cast a first level soothe on Cho.
I don't know what the effects are, but
It's
I like
just
to imagine
healing.
that he sits down cross-legged and then hits his head on the bars again. He feels a little better and he's not doing it as hard.
But as she does, so she'll just strum across her Urhu one time. Her Urhu is also painted this deep purple. And she'll take her hand and like rest it on his forehead as she casts soothe.
You reach your hand through the bar. Give me a reflex save as he goes to grab your arm.
Natural 20.
Damn.
He in a very aggressive and violent manner goes to like snatch your arm as you put it through the bars, and you definitely like you pull it away without even really kind of moving your body or breaking eye contact with him. And he just gives you the worst smile you have ever seen. No actual happiness or benediction in it.
She'll turn to walk away.
We cut
Goodbye.
out of the jail cell, and we are in Matsuki's estate.
I'm sorry. I was just laughing at the fact that her arms would be like 7 inches long.
Yeah.
So like when he reaches for her arm and she pulls it away, it's like basically still in the same spot. You know?
Just can't get through the bars now.
Yeah.
We cut to Matsuki's estate, and there are just there's a crowd there, and Matsuki is in front of them. He's not like up on a stage or anything, but he's standing in front of them, and he's kind of explaining, "We've put together a team, the best experts that Willowshore has to offer. Amadir has agreed to lead this team. We are going to talk with Ari and have her get together with our ritualistic team that is being led by Elizabeth Kendora. We've called in all the hunters from the Silver Mist Lodges. The patrol and hunting season are over. Everyone is all hands on deck for the protection of Willowshore. We have Sumika and Hyraha and Red have agreed to join the expedition team. I believe that Ari will go with them as well. If Granny Who has anyone else to suggest, I have given her the authority to do so. We only have 2 days left to prepare this ritual, so we'll have to hopefully be working with Ari very, very closely. I will go talk to her personally tonight and see if she is willing to help educate our ritual team. As soon as this ritual is complete, the expedition team will go find the secrets hidden at the Tansugi Monastery. Willowshore will survive." And we fade to black.
You didn't resolve anything.
Favorite ice cream?
Hold on, I have to think about this.
He's eaten a lot of ice cream in the last few
Yeah.
months.
The correct answer is cheesecake, anything.
Okay, Life, favorite ice cream?
Cheesecake, anything?
Okay.
Is anything part of the flavor name?
Well, no, like
No,
cheesesteak.
I'm gonna say that it's part of cheesecake, and it could be anything else you don't know. It could be cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak, that's what he said.
Steak,
Well, you don't know.
anything.
Cheesesteak.
Anything cheesesteak.
Courtney, what's your favorite ice cream?
It has to be some form of chocolate, probably with like brownie bits and peanut butter in it.
Sick. Jeff, did you come up with an answer?
Hot fudge.
Okay. Hot fudge, anything.
My favorite
Someone call me.
is mint chocolate chip.
Gross.
Tomsy
It's
Wompsy.
good in some
Hell.
occasions.
Mr.
Whatever
T.
I licked off your mother's nipples last night.
Gross.
That was an ice cream.
We're not friends anymore, Tony.
I mean,
Not your mother, like,
wasn't ice
just
cream.
Kyle's.
my mom had breast cancer, so she had one of them removed. So when you said nipples with an S, you got the wrong number of nipples.
How do you know she didn't have
Yeah,
three?
you don't know where that other one is.
reverse Uno card.
He's upset that he walked into that one.
No, I mean,
Wrecked.
just
Oh,
I don't know. I
Now
don't
he's
wanna-
upset.
yeah,
I don't think you
wanna-
should continue.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
We're just gonna let that one die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is all outro banner. Maybe we'll cut it.
Probably for the best.
Life, don't forget, you're still my timer, boy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm waiting for you to call it.
Yep, cool. I think I'm going to do it.
And I'm a
He's
timer
ready.
man.
He's ready.
Thank you.
He's just telling you he's ready right now, and you're still playing with your papers.
Not a
He's
boy
fine.
and a
He
man.
hasn't said the thing
I'm
yet.
going to say
He
the
just
thing, and you're
did.
going to cut me off anyways. I have not said the thing.
I would never cut you off.
Guys, why are we arguing?
We've been doing this
What are
too
we even
long, and this
arguing
was a
about?
bad idea.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nipples.
The amount of nipples that your mom has.
I have nipples, Greg. Can
You're
you
dead
milk
to
me?
Milk me. Fuck. Late episodes.
It's not that late.
6:30.
It's just bedtime.
Late for some is all I meant. It's late for us. We don't record this late normally.
Yeah.